Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I hope you guys are all doing well. Please remember this reading is general, so it may or may not resonate. We are going to be doing a twin flame reading. So we're going to see what is going on with the divine masculine and the divine feminine. So masculine is going to be on this side, feminine is going to be on this side. You can be free to flip and switch the roles if needed. But what is going on with the divine masculine? Okay, we have number 44, woman holding a heart, came out in reverse. We have the number 1 card, the sun. Okay, so your masculine could be a Leo. But I feel like, let me get one more card. Okay, we do have number 8, indecision came crossing. Okay, so I feel like the masculine is kind of faced with making a choice where they are able to view the choice between the both of you, right? So their karmic and the divine feminine. So the woman holding a heart is basically their energy towards the karmic, where they just don't really see the growth, the expansion happening. Right now, that's not who they truly love. Whereas with the divine feminine, they can see that growth and expansion, that abundance happening, right? But it scares them. They are in a place where they're just not really ready to give their all to the feminine. Okay, and that causes indecision within the masculine because they have to make a choice. I feel like it is kind of getting down to the wire, like I've been saying, I think in the last collective reading and what I just said in one of the Aries readings dealing with their zodiac sign. I think it was with Taurus or Gemini, but it's like the energy of getting to the final wire where he needs to make the decision whether if he's going to choose the feminine or lose the feminine forever. Well, not necessarily forever, right? But within this lifetime, really fumble it to where the feminine decides to move on with a high level soulmate. Because I feel like some of you guys, some of the feminines have definitely have options coming in for them that are high level soulmates, okay? So the masculine kind of needs to get it together. But there's still like an indecision about this karmic. Because for some of you, this masculine really does have some feelings for the karmic. I mean, it's not ever going to be the way it is for the divine feminine, but it's like they feel like this is what makes sense for them. For some of them, these karmics are not for their highest good, but this is what they feel like they deserve. So they are, it's almost like, again, the self-sabotaging energy for that within them, okay, of choosing someone of lesser value so they don't get hurt, so they don't have to grow, okay, is kind of what I'm seeing here. But at the same time, I feel like this whole journey kind of intrigues them. So, I feel like some of them have definitely seen the divine feminine, their glow up, okay? Especially if you guys have social media. And if they blocked you in the past, you guys might have been in communication briefly before there was another block. Doesn't have to be right, but I do feel like they did see your glow up for the divine feminines, and now they're like, okay, well, how am I even supposed to get on their level now? Like, they are completely out of my league. Okay, it's what I kind of feel like is going on here. Let's see how the divine feminine, what's going on with y'all. Okay, we have number 50, angel of strength, reverse. Okay, divine feminine, some of you guys could be Leos, okay. What else for the feminine? Okay. Dang, feminines, everything is in reverse. And number 37, which is third chakra, Archangel Shamal, which is the solar plexus chakra. And then we have number 49, angel of love. So I feel like some of you feminines are having a hard time being strong on this journey. Okay, I feel like you are having kind of at war with yourself when it comes to maybe like moving forward. I feel like some of you guys feel like if you move forward, you're going to be leaving your counterpart behind, and you're just having really trouble connecting completely and within yourself, really standing in your power. You still have those up and down fluctuating moods of feeling your partner's energy, feeling like the weight is kind of on your shoulder as you navigate what truly makes you happy. You know, some of you guys are learning that you are healers, so you are trying to venture out, figure out new ways to make money, things of that sort. And I feel like some of you guys are just kind of up and down, possibly within your emotions of wanting your masculine and not wanting your masculine, wanting to see this through and giving up on the connection altogether. We do have the Angel of Love card, so I do feel almost feminines that a lot of you, regardless of you wanting to move forward with another partner, it's just like something keeps bringing you back to your masculine, or you're just not really open to dating any other person. You might have tried to date and it just did not work out for you. Okay, what is the mutual energy between both of you? What is the mutual energy? All right, we have number 38 for chakra. That's Archangel Raphael. That is the heart chakra. Did come crossing. So I feel like it's almost like 1 minute being open to the connection, wanting things to move forward, really talking about your feelings for one another. And then the other moment, it's almost like being closed off, not wanting to express yourselves to each other because you don't feel like you're going to get anywhere. I feel like there has been a lot of breadcrumbing, a lot of in and outs, inconsistencies, and it's just like, almost like you both are like, what's the point? Okay, I feel like for the masculine side, they feel like you wouldn't believe them if they express their love to you, for the feminines who are watching, okay? And it's just like, I don't know if I can really be true, vulnerable, be authentic, real with myself, with my counterparts, because it scares me. I've never gotten to that level of intimacy before. That's what I kind of feel like for the masculines. We do have number 20, which is envy. I feel like you guys are both going through a cycle where you are kind of getting rid of people who are envious of you, which I did talk about in another reading. I do apologize, I had a yawn, but I did talk about this in another reading where you did have jealous people trying to pretty much come in and rain on your parade. I feel like you are using your discernment, both of you, and are kind of mirroring each other in that sense. Okay, and then we have attachment, which is number 5. So when I talk about this card, guys, for me, this is like 8 of Swords energy. Right here, she is chained to something. She's bounded, but then you can see that she is taking off the mask. So I feel like, again, this is basically being in between two worlds, which I talked about this before as well. So it seems like the energy is still kind of lingering on, where it's like you see the facade, you can take off the mask, really look at yourself, know that you are destined for something more, that the 3D realm is not who you are meant to be. It's just a persona of yourself, okay? I feel like you both understand that there is something more here. The masculine is shedding old beliefs, I feel like, as well as you feminines, where it's like you're shedding old beliefs of how you thought you should make money, how you should live your life every day. Go to a 9 to 5 job, be miserable type of deal. Do what your parents did, okay, and what they did. So I feel like for the masculine side, they are trying to kind of shed their layers, really dive deep, do what they need to do some soul searching here. Because I feel like they know that they lost a prize. They know that there's emptiness within them. And they are trying to explore and figure out what the missing piece truly is. I think they understand it, but at the same time, they keep going back and forth of like, okay, so I can't get this person out of my mind. I feel this really strong attachment to them, but I feel like they almost feel like they've done too much within this connection and that there's no way for them to come back, okay? I feel like they do feel that if they tell you certain things, feminines, that you aren't going to accept them, okay? That's just kind of what coming to me here, but again, I feel like the time is running out to really get everything resolved here. Let's see if we can't get some outcome cards here. What is the outcome? Okay, guys, so we have moment crossing. That's living in the moment card for me. So, you know, I feel like still you guys both kind of live in the past or are trying to plan for the future instead of living in the moment, just appreciating things for how they are. Okay, separation is a gift from the universe, really, because it allows you to focus on yourself, focus on your own creative endeavors, really learn how to stand on your own 2 feet, stand in your own power. It's an empowering time. Of course, we miss our twin, right? But it teaches you how strong you truly are. It teaches you who has your best interests at heart and who needs to leave your life permanently. Or at least for a season, right? Because not everyone's necessarily meant to leave permanently. We do have confusion. It says, all seekers of truth experience confusion. Ask the divine to provide the answers you need. Okay, what else for the outcome? Okay, we did get cherish crossing. So cherish your relationship. I almost, with that card, I almost feel like so for some of you, this person is going to, you guys are going to nurture the connection a little bit more, actually appreciate the connection more, because I think you guys are getting closer to being on the same page. There might be a couple more separations happening. We do have power, which did come out crossing. So it's the power of love is like a magnet drawing souls together. So you might feel that magnetic pull for some of you. For others of you, you don't feel it as much since you've detached from the situation. And we have rejoice. It says, embrace your loving connection and rejoice. And then another outcome card, please. Clarity. Okay. So it says, so we got clarity. It says, take time to think about your situation and gain clarity. So I feel like you both are going to be doing this, especially the masculine, okay? He's going to have to make the final choice here, guys. He needs to choose who he really wants to be with. And feminines, for you, some of you guys are connected with another person, which you close your heart off to the connection with your masculine, okay? That's why the Angel of Love card is in reverse, but it's hard for you to be strong and really put your foot down to the masculine because you do still feel that draw, right? So the masculine, you both are mirroring each other basically throughout this reading. Masculine needs to make a decision between the karmic and you, the feminine. And the feminine, some of you guys need to make the decision if you're going to move forward with the masculine or continue on trying to date other people. So, yeah. Crazy. Let's see. We'll get a couple cards here from the messages of love to close out the reading. Well, guys, first card out was marriage. It says this relationship is moving to a sacred union. And then we did have different pages, which did come crossing. It says you and this person don't share the same vision. So for some of you, when you guys do try to come back together, you guys are still going to be on different pages, or at least have issues with communication, so it feels like you're on different pages and it's not coming together. Okay, but there's a potential for marriage here for you guys. If you are able to kind of work through your issues, do what you need to do, really align yourself, stand in your own truth, not necessarily focus so much on your person, right? Because we do have the mastery card as well. It says you've learned the spiritual lesson. So you already learned the spiritual lesson here, and I feel like the spiritual lesson was for you to learn how to love yourself, to know how to pick yourself up when you are down. And I feel like this is the mutual spiritual lesson here between the both of you, where you both had to go through tough cycles with different individual karmic energies and figure out how to get yourself on top. We do have past life love. Your soul remembers this intense connection. And then we have twin flame, which is this is divine counterpart connection. It did come crossing, but it's upright. You guys are twins. This is a twin flame read, right? So we'll get a couple more. Okay, well, got more than a couple. We do have support came crossing, says lean on your inner circle during this time. As much as you would like to lean on your inner circle, they're not necessarily going to get the dynamic between twin flames or really understand what you are going through, right? So keep that in mind. We do have passion. Did come crossing, says try something you've never done before. We do have regret in reverse, which is very interesting because I feel like there is regret here, but maybe someone here is a little bit too prideful to actually admit that. And then we do also have warning. Don't dismiss the red flags did come out crossing. So I feel like you guys are both kind of going to be on guard with each other. I feel like there has been time that has passed between when you last talked and the last time. The ending that you had wasn't the best ending. So it's like wounded warrior type of energy happening here. But, you know, you guys are twin flames. You have a past life love. You mastered the lessons. And marriage is very high within this connection. So, or this group of twins that I am connected with. So that is all I have for you. If you like this reading, please like, share, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll see you next one. Bye, guys.